Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto live, back with you from the Credit Card Connection Studios. As you can see, I got a little bit of a different setup going on today. Um, it's a little bit of a work in progress. There'll be some other stuff popping up there in the next couple of days, but so far, so good. If you could do me a favor, could you give me a heads up and let me know if you can hear me clearly? I just want to make sure because I had to set things up a little bit differently. How you doing, Chad? Thanks for being here, Papi. I know you're traveling, so I really appreciate this. And we're doing it live. John, you can hear me? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Chad. Nelly, I want to thank you for being on. Chad from Chad Money Minutes. Matt Clausen, hola. Nelly Zapata, thank you. John, my son, thank you for being here live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, what am I going to talk to you about today? Well, there's been a lot of things that all of us have been talking about the last 2 weeks or so. So we're just going to jump on in. Then I'm going to go to whatever questions and anything else you need to ask me and want to ask me and find out about, whatever it is. Let's do it. Luis, how are you, papi? Hola, mi gente. So the last 2 weeks, if you notice, online, in discords, in chats, and different reporting, everybody looks like they want to start clipping the Amex cards because, to be honest with you, the Amex cards are just getting ridiculous with their fees and the different things they're trying to pull on people and all this lifetime language and things like that. So, as you know, after 35 years, my first premier card, which was, here it is, 1989. 1989 was a good year, right? But unfortunately, this card's got to go. Okay. Chad, no, papi. Bro, Chad, seriously, man. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so freaking nice of you, man. Oh my god, and my wife is here in the building too. Chad, really, bro? Gracias, papi. Gracias. That's my first one ever. I'm so freaking psyched. I feel like a child. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Finally did the dollar sign button. Oh God, it was a work in progress. Chad, you are the man. I want to thank you for that. Anthony, as Anthony says, he goes, I love that sign. So yeah, Anthony, looks like I'm in a sauna. Swear to God, I'm in my new credit card studios in my basement. So now I could do this because, as my beautiful wife says, hola mi amor, for the first time she got through. Thank you. Baby's upstairs, so that I don't have to worry about interfering and things like that. So, you know, Anthony, damn Chad, and Keith, good housekeeping with 250 in my wallet. You're right. So going back to this for a second, Chad, again, Papa, this is what I tried to do. I'm not even kidding. I tried to cut this, and all I could do is literally score score the back of it. I couldn't even snap it. I couldn't do much to it. But I guess I'm just gonna keep it as a memory and a token of what I have, you know. So if you see a guy there, I'm gonna just show you. Hey, Manny Man is my cousin who's my brother. We grew up together since I was born, so he's my brother. And as he said, I am a child. Manny, I am a child. But this is just wow, you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much. So I cut the card, I canceled it. They didn't give me an offer or retention offer. They kept quoting me that, I used their benefits, that I had used I think it was 60 or $80 of their Uber credit, that I did that I was able to, get $17,000 worth of, charges on it. And a lot of that was, to be honest with you, making the spend requirement at the beginning, going on vacation, which is not stuff that I'm going to do all the time, So I felt I was at that point that I needed to just really just cut the cord and just not throw caution to the wind, but I couldn't see myself. I thought I spent more on this card. Honestly, I thought I spent a lot more last year than I actually did. When I ran the numbers, I spent more on restaurants, but not as much on grocery shopping. Grocery shopping, I tend to go to Costco, which it doesn't work. And then they don't give you the multiplier at Target. So that doesn't work. So why should I keep a car for 250 bucks? It just makes no sense. And I'm sorry, guys, but you guys are messing with me. Keith, really, bro? I don't even know what to say to you guys. I'm going to get metal shears and I'm going to bring them on for this. For the love of God, you guys are just amazing. Keith, man, Papi, thank you. Like Chad said, Keith, coming in hot. You guys are just the best. And I've been saying this all along, not to get off course here, but this community is just amazing. I feel like you guys made me just part of it. I can't thank you enough. So from, oh God, from my heart, I'm going to cry, and I'm a crier. My wife is upstairs and she knows I am. So I'm going to try. I don't want to get these black circles under my eyes. But I see Matt says, seems Amex customer service is hip to the retention offer from YouTube community. I kind of felt that way because they weren't even really nice. I'll be honest with you. Like I told Anthony, and I think I wrote it out there in one of my videos when they were like, namaste, namaste. Thank you for your business for all these years. And there you go. So I can't say I didn't use it, like I said, but I just didn't think moving forward was going to be worth it. And I don't know what's going on here today, guys. I don't know what you're doing to me, but Luis, Dios mío, honey, if you hear me upstairs, they're killing me here. Guys, this is all real live. Like I got that sign because I wanted to not look like I was in the sauna, like Anthony said. But the love is real. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ray, gracias, papi. Saludos de Puerto Rico. I appreciate it. And as John just said, if you aren't getting value from the card, cancel it. And that's exactly it. I'm just canceling it. I can't do it. I can't, Let's bring back that gold card. They might give me a retention offer. They might give me a retention offer eventually, because I have a feeling that they're going to see the spend that I have. I have 7 cards with Amex. So they might give it to me, And as I try to keep my thoughts together, I can't with you guys. I can't. Anthony Venture, again, bro, Papi, for the love of God, thank you. Thank you. This is insanity. This is insanity. My God, Anthony, look at like even Matt says, oh my God, you guys are just amazing. Today's shaping up to be a wild. It really is a wild ride because I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Keith is saying that microwave doesn't deserve to be treated that way. I'm gonna take Anthony's advice. I'm gonna see if I can scrape that off the bottom. But Anthony, all you guys out there, Luis, again, Keith, Chad, the love is real, guys. And I don't even know what to say. I'm like losing my mind here for a second. I'm sorry. But let me see what he could spend his money. Just leave the microwave alone. That's so I'm moving on from the Amex. I'm trying to see what my next move is going to be. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still in pop-up jail for the green. They're going to give me the card, but I don't want to just have the card with no, with no points, no nothing. It's just, to me, it's craziness, So you think about it, even at the 40,000 point mark, that's still $400. So if you do it by 2, if you're getting a good retention, a good redemption, you're looking at $800 that I can still get. So I'm holding off. I'm going to take Cesar's advice, which he told me, don't product change yet. So I'm not product changing. But here's another nuts. Manny Man, my brother. Yo, family's real. Chad, I'm telling you, Chad, that honey, I can't believe it. This is insanity. In freaking sanity. Seriously. I can't, Manny. I don't even know what to tell you, Manny. Thank you, puppy. Thank you, Papa. I love you. I love you. This is my wife here, guys, Teresa. The community is so supportive and truly exceptional. And she's not just saying that to get love on this thing. She really just means it. She really means by saying that because she sees how happy I am, how engaged I am on the Discord that Anthony brought me into, the love you guys are showing me from PR, from Florida to across the country, everywhere else in between. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. And then for those of you that are new here or haven't been here in a minute, John told me about a month ago, actually, maybe, yeah, about a month ago when I was in Anthony's live stream that he wishes I was his dad. And I'm not going to lie, that got me. And he always starts off with dad. And John, I don't even know what to say, kid. Thank you. Oh my God. I can't. I don't know. Got to take care of my dad. You know what, John? Thank you, man. Thank you. I don't even know. As Chad just said, we're almost getting that annual fee paid for. Yeah, $250, bro. You guys got me already there, like halfway there. This is just insanity. Insanity. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna say hi to Frugal Dad from South Jersey. How you doing? Anthony, let's get Joe to the annual fee, as Matt said. It's going to be like a Jerry Lewis telethon here at the rate we're going. Now, Matt says, now, post Google cut. Let's get to that. All right, Matt. I'm not crying, John. I am crying, John. I know, puppy. Thank you. Now, Matt, explain. I'm a little lost, Matt, about the Google cut. Which one? About Google? Are you freaking kidding me? Keith, what? No, man. No. I can't. I don't even know what to do. I don't. I've never seen this happen before. I've never witnessed this before. I just don't, oh, for the love of God. Like, Kristen, saludo, mi hermano. Keith, man, thank you. Guys, I don't. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say is just thank you, because I would just fall apart here and to be that ugly cry. So Matt, now I understand Google Cut. Thank you for bringing me back to reality. But along the lines of the card, there's one other thing that got me. When you get that new card and you get that new card feel and you're like, oh my God, it's the prettiest thing ever. It's metal. It's like when I got the Apple card, that it was like titanium and it felt great, right? Until you realize that when you use the card, you got 1 point, which was womp womp. It wasn't worth a damn thing at that point, right? So I think after the first year, there's something that we need to really start doing together as a community and bringing people to the reality of year two. Year two is a pain in the neck. I opened up so many cards last year that I was on that high, right? Oh, yeah, I'll just pay this one off and then I'm going to get these points. But for the love of God, there's no travel that's out there that's so worth you pumping out thousands of dollars a year on annual fees to say that you got the card. So, I just couldn't see it in my pocket anymore. I just couldn't see if this was going to make sense, Anthony. Now, Anthony's saying, I'm going to need to make some shorts from this. Anthony, I need your help because I don't really know how to do that, puppy. I really don't. I really would appreciate the help. Wait, and I got Stretch. The live chat's looking bigger than some sign-up bonuses. This is crazy. Congrats. Thank you so much, Stretch. It really is. I mean, Anthony, legendary. I thank you, John. Again, I don't even know what to say. Abdullahi World, how you doing, pa? How's it going? Good to see you here, Papi. Manny Man, keep it real. Keep teaching people what they need to learn about credit cards because they all lie. Family, my family is straight up gangster, gangster. I'm telling you. And Manny is, since we were kids, Manny Man was always his name. God bless him. I swear. Yo, thank you, Anthony. Thank you for getting me covered on the shorts. So look, I had a note here just in case I'm losing it, and God knows that I lost it. But I think we need to explain to people how in year 2, we need to really learn how to manage the cards for their maximum potential. And that's what I was going to try to do. If you recall back in December, I said I had this wonderful 4-card setup that I was going to graze, as Keith reminded me, I was going to graze. And then all of a sudden, I get this bill hitting at the same time as the platinum. And when you're looking at $1,500 just for the platinum with the authorized users and throw this in, you want to just pull your hair, right? So it lost its luster, to be honest with you. When I see a lot of you guys out there grinding, and showing me these other cards and showing me these other ways of doing things and these other spend requirements with no money out of pocket, no annual fee. And wait, I can't. I'm going to cry because Chad, $250 in total. I can't. Like, this is like Christmas. You guys are destroying me, for the love of God. Thank you. So I got to get my head together. I'm losing it. So I want people to start giving me ideas, and maybe in Anthony's Discord and other ways that we're going to put this out there, that we need to show people, if they're going to really be in the credit card game, or if they want to learn how to maximize for miles and points and everything else, you got to get past year 1 and hit it hard in year 2, but be strategic in year 2, which is what I think I'm not doing. I'm not doing that well so far, guys. So I need your help, because I'm a little scattered still, and even more so right now, right? But I need that other card that's going to give me either the bonus points to move up the food chain in Amex, or to move up the food chain with Chase. Right now, I'm about almost 50-50 right now, about 700,000 points getting on there with Amex, and almost 600,000 with Chase. And wait, Abdullah, what did I miss? Now, I shouldn't have canceled the mission fee, annual fee accomplished. Yo, now you guys are killing me. So let me ask you this, guys. There's some bowlers online tonight. I think Tuesday is going to be my day. I think you should have canceled. You should cancel that Amex card. Amex did you wrong. Yeah, I did. I did cancel the gold. It's done. It's a done deal. I just couldn't cut it. But I'm going to get those clippers with what I earned today. I'm going to buy those metal cutters, and I'm going to cut this card up, live. You'll see that. I swear to God. But the thing is, now, let's say I don't get the gold. I want you guys to hit me up right now and tell me, which Amex card do you think I should get? Should it be like the Hilton Aspire, like everybody says is great? Or should I get the green and wait for the sign-up, for the sign-up bonus and get out of jail? Like, what do you think? Wait, Manny, don't go back to Amex. I still have their platinum card. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm still on the hook for that, because I don't also want to lose the close to 700,000 points that I have with them. So that's why I kept it. You know what, Abdullahi, I don't have a city card. And who was I talking to this about? With Cesar, I think it was. I got to apply. I've had Citibank was my first savings account and my first checking account when I started working in 88. So, I got to see if I go for that card, so that's a great card that everybody's okay. And here's what I got, Keith. Get the Amex. So I have the gold business, which I'm clipping in July, right? Because it just doesn't do anything for me. It was repetitive with the gold, with the restaurant points, but everything else was like, eh. I got an offer, and guys, you let me know if this is good. I got an offer to upgrade to the platinum with only $10,000 spent in 3 months, not the 15, and they will give me 120,000 Amex rewards points. What is your thought? What are your thoughts on that, guys? Do you think that that's worth it? Because then I'm saving 5,000 on the spend requirement up front. And then what do? Do you keep the platinum and the business platinum together? Like, how does that work? That's just $1,400 for 2 cards. That's a lot. So wait, don't take the money and go to Canada. Don't even start me on Canada. I'm not going to Canada. I'm with Luca. Listen, I'm not going to Canada. I don't think so. Oh my God. Do I have an Aspire? No, and that's the one that everybody's telling me I should get it from Hilton. I have the regular Hilton honors card, the regular one, the no fee one. So I don't have that one. But Matt says the upgrade offer is healthy, could take it and cancel the personal platinum. I didn't think about that. That's true. The only thing is, well, authorized users then on the platinum side is like a whole other job. City lets you flex paid big expenses at lower interest rate over time. That's true, Manny. There's a couple of cards now that do that, and actually Amex does now. They don't really put that out there, but they do. They give you the pay over time situation. Chase does that as well. And now I got a thing actually from JetBlue, and JetBlue was telling me that any new purchases until August, I would only pay $3.99 APR, which is phenomenal. So, but that's a good point there, Manny. Thank you. Matt, I have a Blue Business plus credit card. I do have that. And I forget because it says business. I forget that I could still put the points together. But I forgot about that. That's a good point too, Matt. Keith, I don't have the personal plat. I hate monthly credits. Okay, what is the difference with the guest lounge access with the platinum? Is there with the business platinum? Is there a difference? I haven't looked into it, so I don't know. Is there a difference having that card as opposed to the personal card? I have no idea. So if somebody can enlighten me, that would be freaking awesome. And as you guys enlighten me, one other thing came up, guys, that I wanted to share to get your thoughts on. The other day I was looking at when I get my points, per dollar, either from Chase or Amex. Have any of you ever noticed that when let's say they're telling you they're going to give you money for streaming or they're going to give you money for social media or whatever, that they don't code it the right way and you're not getting the value that you're supposed to be getting? I just did that with Chase, and they opened up 2 cases for me last night where I had one of the things listed and they go, oh, well, your merchant code was incorrect. I said, but how do I just look at the name? It's there. And she couldn't tell me, so she opened up a case. Has anybody ever been with that? Okay, Matt. Yeah, employee cards are just out there. That's the problem. And I'd have to clip some of my family members. That's my only. So double cash, you got 9.9 till 7.3. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Abdullahi. Keith, I had to spend 75K. Oofa. Yeah, but Keith, I know you have your real business. Now, this, I call it a business, but let's be real. This is like selling Girl Scout cookies right now. But I wish I had that spend. For me to do the spend that I need to hit, the other business cards was using taxes, using an air conditioner I bought in Florida, central AC in Florida, big things like that, putting a down payment on a car. So, things like that were just what I had to throw on it. But 75K, remember, I'm retired. Every day is Saturday. And actually, my cousin, my brother, Manny Man, and I, we call each other the Saturday boys because every day Saturday. So shout out to my Saturday boy out there, the OG Saturday boy. So, John, I just got the BBP to anchor my wallet to catch all. It is a great catch-all card. Everything is 2 points. And I love that about that card. I also love the fact that in the first year they charge you no interest, which was wonderful. But I need one that's a little better if I'm going to do some damage on Amex. I mean, technically, I can still use until July for the Amex Business Gold Card, their multiplier for restaurants. But I don't know how that's going to translate long term. That's why I was kind of looking at the green because they will give you 3 times for the restaurants. But we'll see how that plays out. But as I was saying, look at all whoever you have as your card issuer and you're earning points and miles from. Make sure that they're giving you what they say they're supposed to give you for your spend. Because had I not called Chase last night, what I was getting 1.4, I should have gotten 3 times that amount. So, I'm going to try to see if I set myself like a monthly reminder to check over each individual statement online for the cards that I'm using for points and miles and stuff like that, and see if I am receiving the proper credit that I should be getting. Because right now, Chase messed that one up. And if they give me what they're supposed to give me, that's another 4,000 points. And that's nothing to sneeze at. So what the hell, So, John, I don't carry balances. So AP, John, God bless you, puppy. I love you for that. I was doing well with that, but then real life punched me in the face, and sometimes I had to carry stuff over. So APR met something. That's why I got the Discover card, and the Discover's being a ball out card. I don't care. I have the card, and it's doing major damage right now. I'm kind of using that one as the restaurant card, but again, it's only going to give me the cash back for now, and I'm getting the 10% because it's in the first year. But I want something to kind of tie up what I'm doing with either Chase or Amex. Cesar, let's go, hermano. Mi hermano Boricua. Papa, good to see you, papi. Thank you for being here, Papa. The love is real, and I appreciate you always. Thank you for being here, Papa. I know it's later in PR. Matt, I only carry balances and intro cards and balance transfers. That's what I was doing with. That's what I'm doing with Discover. That's the one that I'm doing that with. I did that with the Ink Unlimited when I first got it, that I put 5,000 to get a car, but I'm almost paying, I'm sending them like $500 or $600 a month. I did that last April. So I'm almost done with that car. By the time that year comes up, I'm done. Abdullahi World, how you liking the cash back? The cash back with Discover, it has been pretty cool. The other thing is their referral's solid. They give you $100 back when you do a referral. And to be honest with you, that's 10,000 points that, not everybody gives you that kind of a bonus point. So for them to give it to me all the time, I think I've gotten like 6 of them already. So cash back, the only cash back that I truly have is that Discover card. I don't have anything else because I don't know how it's going to fit with what I'm doing. Right now, I'm too happy. I'm going to be honest with you. We're planning on going into New Orleans for the creator meetup in the end of summer. And to be able to say that I got 4 nights paid at a beautiful Hyatt hotel in the French Quarter for $0 and just using 54,000 points, I can't beat that. So that's why I'm a little stuck on that one. But here's Matt. Yeah. Ink Unlimited carrying a balance. And that's the only reason, there are certain times when you could do that with a card, especially if there's a 0 APR, so that's when you should do that. The other point I wanted to make, guys, is where is it? I threw it down here somewhere. Okay, before I even go to the other point, I wanted to thank a couple of people here. I wanted to thank RJ from RJ Financial. I wanted to thank Matt Clausen. And I also wanted to thank, I have here, Jesse from YouTube Experiment. You guys offline, look out. RJ's been hitting me up, helping me with Wells Fargo, as has Matt. And I appreciate that because I get lost. I don't pretend, like I've always said, I don't pretend to know everything. I don't think I am the master at all. No, I'm learning from you guys. And I had questions about Wells Fargo, and you guys came through, and I appreciate that. I really do. And Jesse from YouTube Experiment, just the other day, actually it was today, either today or yesterday, he goes, saw your video in Spanish. And then he put full watch hour. I said, what is, I didn't understand that. He watched and let it run because it helps the algorithm, helps the channel. That's things that we that do this, we don't take that for granted because that means a hell of a lot to us in this space. The watch time is a pain. As you guys all know, as Chad made it really clear, I couldn't get the little super thanks thing down because of the watch time hours. But to have someone say, I don't even speak Spanish and I'm doing the watch, how do you not, so that got me. And that's why I wanted to thank you guys in particular today, let alone all the guys on the Discord. Anthony is like the master of that Discord. I swear to God, he's just the Discord master. He keeps everybody rolling and moving, and we have a good time and we have a lot of fun. So I want to thank you guys for that. Here's Abdullahi. Heard that there's a HYSA that accepts sell. That's a huge win for them. What is that, Abdullahi, if you don't mind, because I'm a little bit off with my acronyms here. Keith, do you have all your statement closing due dates on the same? Yes, I have that on all my cards. I have them, especially with Amex. They're all the 7th of the month because that's when all of them were hitting when I first started it. So I have it set for that. So, I really appreciate that you brought that up because that's important. Makes it a hell of a lot easier when you're, doing your bills or you want to keep up to date. Also, I still use Max Rewards. I have a lot of free credits with them. So even though the app has been clunky lately, and a lot of people have said that, it's a little bit of a tough go with them lately. So, Keith, you can also use the playoff feature on the channel and walk away. Keith, I never thought of that. Mira, guys, everybody out there, if you just want to press play and walk away, play all, God bless you. That would really, really, I love that. Philmo78, this community is so helpful. Can always count on getting my questions answered. Phil, I'm not kidding, man. I really, and he's gonna think I'm not that he's gonna think. People are gonna think I'm gonna try to be like teacher's pet here, even though I'm the oldest guy, as other people have said in this in this game. But guys like the people in this Discord, Anthony, when he brought me on his live, Anthony, you breathed new life into me. I was getting like losing my mind saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Am I doing this right? What have I done? What am I doing wrong? Then I have guys like Sledge and Matt and John and Keith and Cesar and Angel and Pion and all you guys. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody out there. Michael from One Way Travels, just Luke, Jean-Claude Van Luke, as I call him now. That's just what this community does. And I love seeing what other people, JP Knowledge, Stan. I had asked Stan when I was in Pittsburgh and I couldn't see the video live about Bank of America. And he set me straight. I thought you could do like actual travel stuff with it. I had no clue. And nope, he went and he put like these beautiful charts on his screen and broke it down for me. And I thanked him and I sent him a heart. I'm like, look, you just taught me something I had no idea about. None. So, Phil, you're right. This is what this community does. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. I really am. Okay, so HYSA, high yield savings account. Thank you guys. I learned something today because I would have been, after this live, I would have been Googling what that meant. So I appreciate that. You guys have no idea. Now, I had a question online from one of the dudes that just been from day one on point. And I know a lot of you know him, Jimmy James. Jimmy James had asked me, what's my favorite loyalty hotel and airline? Do I have use their co-branded cards? And that the next part of the question was, lots of people are canceling cards, Amex cards. Do you even think that Amex cares? So yes, I do have one of the airlines for me, honestly, is United, because in Jersey, as most of you that live here know, that's the one that really covers my area. And to my house in Florida, I fly into Jacksonville and United takes me right there. So I have a United personal card and a United business card. And then by having both, I get 5,000 miles every anniversary year, which is fantastic. So, I have that one. And then hotel, I used to be blindly Marriott, right? For whatever reason, I don't know. So I had the Marriott Bonvoy business card, and that did help me actually with the FHR when I went to pay, because I didn't pay with my Amex. And believe it or not, I don't know if you guys, I think I saw one of you guys saying you did this before, but I used my Marriott Bonvoy business to pay the balance of the bill at the hotel, like the fees and whatever else. And then they gave me the points. I got my points on my Marriott Bonvoy app as it counted as a stay. So, I wasn't sure if I was going to get that, but I got it. So I have Marriott Business Bonvoy. I have the Hilton Honors regular card. I have the Hyatt personal card. Um, and then I'm going to throw this out there. Just believe it or not, guys, and I'm going to do another video on this because I got a lot of people lately, for whatever reason, the founder's card gives me the status of the same as the platinum status for hotels at the Hilton and the Marriott for gold. They also gave me status at IHG, Sonesta, and a bunch of other places, and car rentals. So, I can't complain with them. So I'm going to actually go do a deep dive, because if you're an Aura member, you're going to be able to see that all the benefits that they give you, from different car rentals to high-end hotels to breaks on business stuff. If you use Stripe to charge at your business. So it's something not to sleep on. And I'll have the referral. I have the referral links on my page. And when I download this and have it back uploaded to YouTube or whatever, I'll add those links down below. Okay, here's Keith. Lately, Max Rewards have been clunky forever. That's true. And I'm telling you, I have it because I had a lot of credits. So I don't know about the $10 a month. I don't think I would do it at that point, because you're right. It's not working. It's not working the way it should. Actually, in a different way, but still load stuff on, but not as good as Max Rewards, is card pointers for me. I pay for card pointers. I'm going to be honest with you. Anthony, no better community of amazing people with all the common goal of taking life-changing vacations for cheap, or even just saving some money. Amen to that. And I'm going to be honest with you, not even just when it comes to the finances and credit cards and things like that, especially on the Discord and on side texts and things that we do with each other, real life stuff we discuss. If somebody's family member's ill, if somebody's not doing well, if somebody's going away, if somebody's unsure of something, we help each other out and we're there for each other. And that really, truly means just a hell of a lot, because that is truly a community. And I'm dying to see you guys when we go away for the creator meetup, because this way we can actually, just see each other physically. Because I love seeing you guys here, but I like to shake your hand and give you a hug and just tell you how much you mean to me in person. Because, that's just how I've always been. So I appreciate that, guys. The second part of James's question was, do I think that Capital One, God, tell me where my head is at, right? Do I think that Amex cares that we are cutting cards or canceling or whatever? What do you guys think? I don't think they care. I mean, I kind of know, based on the way they just deaded me. Like, yep, you did this, you used this, next. And I have a feeling it's like some people said, maybe because if I didn't use it, they were going to be like, oh, we're going to lose his fee. But because they're getting much more than just a fee from me, they feel like I'm going to have to make a choice, cut them or, swallow the fee. So that's what I think they did to me. And they see all the cards that I have. And it's not like I just spend to get the bonus points. I spend on these cards. And with all the authorized users, I spend. As Sled said, spend, trash, spend. I do that just as well, So Keith says, card pointers, it's okay. It works as average. It does. Again, it's not the greatest or the flashiest, but, it works. Cesar, the creator meetups, absolutely. I wish I would have gone to that one. But I'm going to show you. Had I known what I know now in terms of the people, I would have gone to that creator meetup. But I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think I was worthy of doing that. I didn't think I had anything to offer. I didn't think I could be in that same crew with just respect for the people that were doing what they're doing, because it was just a lot of, in the last couple of months, like a lot of love coming this way and just showing how things are done. not only to help ourselves, but to help those that we send these videos out to. So, it is huge. Um, John, Amex is thinning the herd. They want the Amex experience to be high end again. That's my humble opinion. Thinning out the lounges. That's true. And I saw, was it RJ and somebody else? I don't know if it was Ben or maybe John or Sebi, somebody out there. If you guys remember, we did our predictions video, and I was jokingly saying that Amex was going to bring out a card one step above platinum, but below the Centurion, which is going to be called titanium. I swear to God, look it up. I said that. And now they think that that's going to be the card that might come in at $1,000. What could they possibly give you at $1,000? Right now, if you put side by side the earnings for the Centurion, the black card, and the platinum card, they're right there with each other. Other than the beautiful perk, because you're a millionaire, I don't know who else could afford that. I can't. I could afford it if I want to get thrown out of my, sauna and bunker and studio down here because my wife is getting butt by doing that. But yeah, that's the issue. John is saying, can't wait for NOLA. I've never been, so I'm just looking to hang and have a good time and see you guys and just chop it up and have a great time. That's what this is all about. The other thing I want to get into, guys, and I'm going to do a video on this, but you guys know it's not disdain that I have. It's just, Capital One again. Like today, I get this email, literally like 5:30. I think I sent it to the chat and the Discord. Joe, Joseph, come through. We have a special offer for you from Capital One. And I'm like, all right, I have an account, a savings account with Capital One. I have no Capital One cards. I open the email, and what do I have? The Saver one for credit, the Quicksilver for like you're just barely breathing credit, and then the MasterCard Platinum Secured is what they call it. What the heck is how can you be a Platinum Secured? What does that mean? Like, what's so platinum about that? That you're giving them $200 so they could give you $200 back so you could say you have a credit card? What the heck? So I can't wrap my head around how they're doing so much business, because they are. You look at some other channels and you look at some other online posts and people swear by Capital One. And I get that they have, that crowd that they need, right? The subprime market. I have $30,000 in debt at 30.74% interest market. But then what happens to the rest of us that just want a solid card? Because I'm not saying that the Capital One card, Venture X, is a bad card. It's not. Just the same way I'm saying, yeah, I clipped it, but it's a good card. It's just not good for me right now. The gold card didn't have value for me this year. Will it have value for me next year? Who knows? I have no idea. But at this point, it looks like it's not going to be in the cards for me, at least this year. Still got the gold business, which is going bye-bye. But as we get older, we get smarter. And we also want to learn more, believe it or not. And I like learning. And I've learned, I would have kept this card had it not been for you guys. I'm going to tell you right now. I really would have been. Now, we have an appearance here from Uncle Jean-Claude Van Luke. How you doing, Uncle Luke? Thank you for being here, Luke. You missed the chaos at the beginning, but it's all good. They just show tremendous love, Luke, and the love that we all share in this community. So, as Chad just said, you missed all the excitement, Luke. It was a bonanza, Luke, to say the least. I have yep, no, it's all right, Luke. You'll see it. I kid you not. Not chaos either, MR. Not chaos. How you doing, Stan? Stan, God bless you, my friend. I was telling everybody earlier how much you helped me out with the Bank of America cards and the situation. Thank you for always being there and answering my questions like super quick. I am super grateful to you for that. And I wanted to just show this. Christian Cruz, estoy empezando con un Rakuten, pero sabes cómo cambiar los pagos de cheques por puntos. Okay, I'm going to translate for you guys out there because you can help me, because I had this problem. Christian is saying he has Rakuten, but he wants to know how he could switch from cash back to the American Express membership rewards points. I had a problem switching it because there was no option on the app. What I did was I had an email, and then through email, they had to figure that out and then switch it for me. Let me know, guys, if there's anything that I did wrong and that I could help Christian with. Christian, yo le mandé un email y ellos me lo arreglaron porque yo no sabía, no había una opción en el app para eso. So, por ahora, mándale un email, dile lo que tú quieres hacer, pero le estoy preguntando a la gente también. Ok, papi. Gracias, papá. Okay, we're moving along here. You see? Boricua. That's it, Uncle Luke. You got it, Papa. I'm telling you, I'm going to go. You guys got to promise me this. I want you by next summer to give me your shirt sizes because I'm going to get Hola Mi Gente shirts and I'm going to pass them out with an Hola Mi Gente pin so that you're all honorary Boricuas when we're down there, you know? So, MR, no chaos, Papa. All good. All good. Now, Keith, Capital One is so weird. They gave me credit line increase to 50K in my Venture X, and the next week I try to get pre-approved for the Saver One. Yeah, explain that again, bro. I don't want to say like, but damn, you put spend. You really put like actual freaking spend, and it's amazing. But I don't understand their logic. It just makes no sense. It's counterintuitive almost. You know. Hey, Luke. Hey, Stan. Dr. Chad. Stan, thank you so much. Shenanigans, Emma. That's what it is. Bing guns here. Here we go. I like this. You guys are making my day. You have no idea. You know, Stan, you're no chop liver. Come on, Papa. Let's just, come on. Please, por favor. I got all bilingual on you, okay? So don't even come with there. So the other thing I'm going to tell you then, guys, could you help me with the Rakuten situation? Is there something on the app or online that's easier to use? Because I couldn't find it when I did this about 6 months ago. So if you could help me with that, I would appreciate it. So I could help Christian out. Also, did anybody have any updates? Because I had a few people ask me on Wells Fargo, and in particular the autograph card. Everybody's been saying how they're kind of holding off to see if they're going to do their transfer partners. But like I said, it's just like they keep us waiting and they keep kicking the can down the road. So I don't know if that's still in the cards for it. Matt, I have a Capital One theory I got to flesh out. That works. Oh, get funked. Max, thank you, puppy. Here's what's funny, guys. My nephews have the best friends on earth. So here, get funked. Max has his own channel on the Funko dolls and you know, Marvel and things like that. And all those kids call me Uncle Joey, and I love them for that. They know what that means to me. So, you know, I really do appreciate you, Max. Thanks for being here, puppy. I love you, Max. Okay. 2 a.m. in Germany, chat. God bless you, puppy. Safe travels, my friend. God bless you, brother. We'll see you soon, okay? Thanks a lot, Chad. Thank you for showing me the love that you always do, because it really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. PG, hello. How are you? Hope all is well. Thank you for being here live with me tonight. It's been a bananas kind of show. The guys on the chat literally made up the American Express annual fee for me tonight, which is insane, freaking sane. I'm just like pulling my hair. I can't believe this. It's nuts. But I want to thank Chad, because Chad is away traveling and he's hitting me up from Germany. So Dr. DJ Bruce Wayne, Dr. DJ Bruce Wayne, what's up, Jonah family? I'll take the XL. All right. I love it. Good, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get them. I gotta get them. I want to just finish off the logo the right way. I have a kind of a logo there on my screen, but that was something I just did on Canva early on in the year. But I'm gonna get one done up right so that I could do all you guys proud. You know. Um, can I have? But thank you, DJ John. I'm holding off on Wells. You have a built mortgage. Checking with, you know, I have a Bank of America mortgage. I didn't try Wells. I think I'm going to do the autograph if I knew that for sure that there was going to be a way to transfer. Because right now, again, my cashback game is whack to say the least. You know, so Wells update announcing nothing. They just announced a dividend. Well, thank you for that, Abdullahi World. Here's how you get the membership rewards points instead of cash back. So, Christian, if you go to, I guess it's the link there, Abdullahi is gonna put it up for us how you can get the membership rewards points instead of cash back, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Abdullahi. I really appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Everybody, PG saying good night, Chad. Phil, Chad, you got love here, puppy. We really want you back here in the States. Have a safe trip with you and your wife. And here's my boy Carlos Ramos. Carlos, gracias, papi, como siempre. Another one that's been out with me before I even started to do this channel. Carlos was like, he put in my head, do it in Spanish. And I really didn't think about it that hard. Y Carlos, aquí estoy, papá, gracias como siempre estar conmigo y siempre, respaldándome cuando lo necesito. Te quiero mucho, papi. Gracias por estar aquí como siempre. A ti, a Nelly y a Nico. Gracias, papá. Alex B, I was like, come on, man. No, Alex, you got the first 20 minutes. I had the ugly cry. All right. So let's just say that I had the ugly cry in the first 20 minutes. So, but I'm grateful to have you here, Alex. Thank you. Okay. So Abdullahi just said, Christian, esto para ti. Log in, go to account settings, and change how you would like to get paid. So va a tener que ir al settings arriba y entonces cambiar I guess it's the big fat check they call it, right? And then switch that to membership rewards. But it was funny because when I tried to do it, I couldn't. So I had to email them. So hopefully that they'll update that for him if he can't do it online. Okay. You might have to do 1 or 2 cashback transactions. Actually, you know what's funny? Keith, that's what I had to do. I had to do a couple of them. And then I realized that after I also got through with them on email, that I was able to get the Rakuten points. And believe it or not, those Rakuten points do add up, people. Don't sleep on that, because if you really hit it the right way, especially like Black Friday time and things like that, Christmas, they had 15% cash back, and then you get the multiplier, and then you get this. And if you can double up on stuff, by all means. So Rakuten, is no joke. Alex, thank you. Much love. See, the first check might be cash back, and then you get the points. So, Cristian, no te preocupes, ellos lo van a arreglar. So, a lo mejor primero te dan el cashback check, pero después de eso tú puedes cambiarlo para los puntos. Okay. DJ Bruce Wayne, what if Amex does an awesome revamp on the gold and platinum cards, and we all get surprised and wish we didn't cancel or downgrade these cards? You never know. Chad, ¿qué pasa, hermano mío? Look, I still have the platinum. I really do. It's just, and trust me, I used to like pulling out the gold in restaurants because I knew what I was going to get. It's the other side of it, the supermarket side, that I was losing out on. So I need a better card to kind of complement it. And to be honest, the Blue Business Plus credit card, you get 2 points, but it's still, you got to work twice as hard to get there. So it just, for me, even though I have it, it's not going to be the answer right now for me. That's why the green is still there, but I'm still in jail. Still wearing orange. Okay, Matt, part of thinking about changing my stacking strategy is getting a BBP and swapping my Rakuten to my part. I'm telling you, Matt, I killed it last year on Rakuten. And I was shocked. I didn't think it was going to total like that. But you buy a pair of sneakers here, you buy clothes there, and then there's some that are like out of pocket total, like that you just crush it. There was one time they even had CVS, they had Macy's. You trust me, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Abdullahi World, City Custom Cash. Again, it's the cash part. I need to learn from you guys. I'm gonna start just really putting that part of my study into it because my cash back game is very weak. It's not what I would hope it would be, but it's solid, but not where I wish it was, basically. So, but since Citibank, I don't know if I should start with the Premier or one of the other cards like the double cash or whatever it is. You know, your guys, if you can, help me with that because that would help. Um, Let me see. Luke, the last 3 months I switched from Rakuten to the AA Sharping portal. Really? I think I just hit AA Platinum. Get the hell out of here. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is it comparable in terms of, like the what you're going to get back in terms of value point wise, or how do you calculate that, Uncle Luke? Let me know because that's interesting as all hell. And then that means I'm going to have to go look for a American Airlines card. And I think American Airlines is the only one that does. They're with Barclays, right? It's Barclays that they're with. So, if you could let me know, that would be. That would be great. JetBlue, United, Delta all have shopping portals. I knew about the other one, but I didn't know about American Airlines. Let me see here. 4 rock until last. Wow. You see, and that's why this is worth it. You see things like this where people are giving you like real life info here, where you could see how much you can stack on if you use it right. So here's Luke's answer to me. A shopping portal earns miles and loyalty points, a little less than Rakuten, but is still good. And City. And that's the thing. See, I'm glad you told me that. I never even considered an American Airlines card because I can't tell you the last time I flew one. Basically, I think I said it earlier when they were talking about loyalty cards and stuff. I also have JetBlue that I use on occasion. They do fly to Puerto Rico, even though they're clipping one of the flights that they're into Ponce, which was one of the major cities I've flown into before. But I have the JetBlue card as well. I don't have their business; I have their personal. And American, I would have to see if it makes sense, because one thing we've all been preaching to people lately is the card needs to make sense for you. Some cards people got as a flex, and I'm not gonna lie. I remember, like I told you back when I had dark brown hair in 1989, this was the flex for me. But as you see now, it's just not. It doesn't make sense for me. So it's gone. Uncle Luke did the same thing. So, okay, Abdullah is asking Christian if he found the Rakuten link. Wait a minute. Lifetime Rakuten 700. What did you buy? For the love of God, how could you get 700,000 points? Did you buy Austria when you went? Like, who does that? What the heck? Oh, for the love of God. I want you to be my uncle, Uncle Luke. Like, for real, for real. We could take a DNA test, bro. Seriously. See, MR, any Christmas gifts? All my Christmas gifts that I gave this year for Citibank thank you points. That's cool. See, those are different ways of doing things where you don't have to hit your pocket to do something. And I think that's important. AA miles can fly so many different airlines. The miles are better with partner. Thank you. See, again, see where my head is stuck? I'm thinking, okay, it's American Airlines. It's just American Airlines. But I forget the travel partners. And there are a lot of people in this space that just nail it out, And for us, Wong Wei Travels, he's all over the place. JP as well. They know how to really work this. Luke, you're a champ. I see Chad is doing it today too. So it's things that's what I have to learn. I don't know how to do that. And like I told you guys a couple of times already, I'm going to need help for this summer for my 25th wedding anniversary, because I don't want to pay out of pocket when I'm doing all this, God knows. So Japan Air, that's fire. I had no idea. Matt, I went the wrong airline route. Womp womp. God, I love you, Matt. So the referrals, Luke, you talking about referring people to Rakuten where you get the $40 cash back or whatever it is like that, like upfront, that referral? Yo, that's wow. That's being a master. God bless you. Well, that's a whole European vacation right there just on Rakuten. So, Kristen, you see, you're doing the right thing, Kristen, if you're just using portals like this and using the points for that, that's awesome. Now, I guess, wait, let me see. One of those referrals is mine, Luke. Keith, I like that. Keith just said, you know what? That's exactly what I just did. That's awesome. See, I didn't know that. I never figured it out like that. Thank you, Uncle Luke. I appreciate that. Abdullahi World. A few times I got recognized with my gold card, I've cringed, but when I used it, literally any other card, no reaction, even from the same store. you know, it's like when I'm not gonna lie, I've been to places where I have my Amex Platinum, either because I didn't catch, these cards are thick, and I have a very I'm waiting to win an extra wallet hint from my friends out there that throw them, do these raffles every once in a while and things like that. So these cards are crazy, just thick. So you can't put that many of them, and in the slimmer wallet. I have like that kind of wallet that you could put maybe 5 or 6 cards and then has a money clip in the back. So sometimes I don't carry them all. So sometimes I've had to use the platinum and I didn't want to, but that's the one that I had. And people are like, oh, the platinum, like he must be rich. And I'm like, really? Please. My house is 1,400 square feet. I'm sorry. I love my house and I'm rich in 1,000 other ways, God knows. But rich, this card is just a card. I pay a lot of money for this stupid card. That's what I should say the next time. I got 30 back, Luke, so I appreciate it. See, and that's the thing with, especially with Rakuten, Christian, you do the referrals, they get, you get, makes a lot of sense. So, I always have these links on the bottom of my description boxes, and I don't know really what works or what doesn't. I think some people have used it because, believe it or not, the founder's card actually came through like a champ with that. I've had a few people come through with that, and their referral bonuses are pretty high. This is Christian. Yo cerré la habilitación, un plano de capital a una gente no sube los límites. Amex, Chase, Penfield, Wells Fargo, Cash, cambiaron mi primera tarjeta de una tienda. Okay, so Christian is saying that he changed his card to a platinum, and that they never, and then Capital One never raised his limits. So he's loyal to Chase, Amex, and PenFed and Wells Fargo. Well, PenFed, God knows you're going to have Sledge cheering you on, Christian. Gracias, papi. So he's, and I get it. When people don't raise your limits and when you're a customer and look like they don't care, keep it moving. We just did that. Keep it moving, So it costs money to play. You're right. We all do this. I think, who was it the other day? Stan said he paid almost $2,800 in credit card fees a year. I thought I was pulling my hair at 2038, but the moment I dropped the gold, guess what went down? That annual fee total dropped like a bomb. I was happy to see that. Okay. Kristen, Keith, I carry 2 wallets with me because I'm nuts. But that's smart. You do a business wallet and a personal wallet. So I get it. PenFed won't even give me a card. Okay, now I don't feel bad because I was like, I heard it was so hard and I didn't apply because I said, if, Capital One is giving me a secure card, PenFed is going to be worse because I heard that they're strict too. So Luke, thank you for that because I would have never, ever known. Look at that. You should go down there and do some Jean-Claude Van Luke on them. I got your back. Don't worry about it. DJ Bruce Wayne, I'm sorry. The platinum card needs categories for travel besides flights. 100%. 5 points for flying. Great. But here's the thing. If I fly United, I want to use my United card so I can double up at least and get more United points that way without having to dump them in from somewhere else. So I didn't always use Amex to charge a flight. I only charged them whenever it was an airline that I really wasn't using constantly. So it makes no sense. See, but you have it here. Trains, taxi, car rentals, bikes, cruises. That would be amazing. If Amex did that, or if it freaking the Chase Sapphire Reserve did it, it would be great. You know? So I get it. Manny, thank you, Papi. I love you. God bless you, Papa. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your amazing gift, Papa. God bless you. All right. Give my love to Marie, Papa. Take care. I love you. I'll see you soon. Kristen Hall, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? Gracias por estar aquí, papi. Te lo agradezco de todo corazón. Gracias, porque te digo, esto no es fácil, pero con gente como tú, me alegro que estás aquí compartiendo con nosotros. Gracias de todo corazón. Hit the like button, boys. Thank you, Luke. Thank you. I forget that. I'm not even gonna lie. I forget to say hit like, hit subscribe. I just forget. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate that, Bob. Thank you so much. Because I get all in my head and stuff, and then I'm just like, all over the place. Keith, I have no loyalty to any bank. They don't care. And that's a great point to make. A bank is a business. That's their business, and that's all that they're gonna do. And it's hard to be loyal. I'm loyal to Amex for 35 years, not because I love them, but when I needed certain things, they were there. I was young. I wanted to, and flex wasn't even a word back then, but I flexed with it. And here I am at 57 saying, why? Why spend all that money on a piece of metal that I'm not using half of really the true benefit for? So it's something to consider, when it comes to people say loyalty. Loyalty is thrown around a lot. I'm loyal to a person. I'm loyal to God. I'm loyal to my wife, my son, my family, my friends. But to a credit card, I might like some of their perks, but the loyalty, nope, nope. MR, credit unions care. That you're not wrong. I had, when I was working in the school system, municipal credit union in New York, I'm going to be honest with you, they were awesome. And their loan rates for autos and especially for used cars, fantastic. So you're right there. You're really on that one, right? Alice, can't hit the like twice. Alice, go to somebody else's phone that has a different account y dale así. And here is the best sister in the world, Rachel Velez. Hit that like and share, show the support, and spread the knowledge. Thanks, Joe, for sharing your experience and knowledge. God, I love you. I'm not even kidding, guys. If you Google or Googlea best sister in the world, you guys might have great sisters. I'm not going to lie. But Rachel, she's the one that takes the bullet for you. She's amazing. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate it. And the kids that are always there and supportive. I can't thank you enough, Mamita. I love you, sweetie. Okay, RJ, and I've been following RJ for a while, but I've got to focus on the cashback parts of stuff. Thank you, Abdullahi. I really appreciate that. That's a good point. Amex personals are great. I was funded in 12 hours. They reward good customers. Now, here's the thing. They do, but I also think that they're great in your first year, other than the platinum, because platinum customer service, even though it's slacked a little bit, and maybe I might get my head chopped off here for that, but even though they've been slacking a little bit lately on their customer service side, but they're still better than everybody else. Maybe Discover gives them a run for their money on the customer service. Well, I saw you said personal loan, so I misunderstood, Alex. I'm sorry, puppy. Rachel, I love you, mamita. Thank you, sweetie. So yeah, Alex just said personal loans. So I opened up an American Express, the hell was it? Business checking account, because they didn't charge me an annual fee. I had a business checking with TD when I first started this last January, but TD was clubbing me over the head with $10 a month for this, $10 for that, and the service was everything had to be done either in the branch because their app was useless. So I like Amex's their accounts for checking, business checking is phenomenal. So I'm from Chicago for early, very often. I just liked on the material. Stacking likes. I like that. I like that Chicago. I like that gangster Chicago-ness, MR. That's how you do it. Thank you. Good looking out. Yo, being from Chicago, bringing from New York or the Bronx, it's the same thing. Same thing. It might be windier one day, colder the other, whatever. But I'm feeling the love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I use them. You're absolutely right. MCU. I'm telling you, it's I used them early on when I started working. I was like 23 or 24 at that point, and I needed a personal loan, and they gave it to me very quickly. The only thing with them is that there's only like 5 locations in New York, and you got to go. I got to go from Jersey to New York. There's one in every borough. That's how it works. So but they're great. They just really are great. Um, Let me see. John, I've had no issues with Amex. I've had to contact customer service 2 times in the past 2 weeks. Super. No, now, John, which card in particular, Papa? Because again, the platinum for me, they've been great. I had a little bit of an issue when I was trying to get some info on the gold once. They weren't all that helpful. And then actually, when I asked the guy uh, a question about the points that they weren't given to me, correctly, that what should have been coded as a restaurant wasn't. He said, I spoke to my manager, and that's what it is. And I said, when did you speak to the manager? You haven't left me or put me on hold for 10 seconds. So he was kind of BSing me there, but that happens with everything. And I get it. It's not exclusive to Amex, right? So I get that. Okay. Oh, you're in Minnesota, like Little House on the Prairie country. Wow. Well, it was brick cold last week. It's like going to be 40 and 50, and God knows almost 59 by the end of this week here in New York. So I can only imagine, but I would love to go to Minnesota. I'm a huge, huge Prince fan. So I would love to go there. My newest car is BBP and the newly minted Surpass. Okay, can I ask you a question, John? How is the Surpass? Let me know. Also, you had a problem with Amex Business Banking. Okay, very limited with its functions, not good for lots of business. See, but like I told you earlier, Keith, you got a real business pa. You know what I put in there? Total transparency. The only thing I had going to that account was the Max Rewards contract that they gave me when they signed me up to do the ads for them. That was it. So basically, and that was like a one-shot deal. The only thing is that they don't take any $10. They don't take money out for me monthly. So that's my saving grace because I don't have much in there because it's not a primary bank for me. But I get what you're saying. And I appreciate you telling me that, Keith. So if you have a real business that really does a lot of transactions, Amex, you should look into it then if it's not working, because I trust my boy Keith here. And if you got a lot of transactions to do and it's not working for you, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for telling me, Keith. I appreciate that, Papa. John, so far so good. I got the card yesterday, put a few charges on it so far. Good. Again, the Blue Business Cash cards are great. 2 points, or 2% if it's cash back on everything. That's solid. As a catch-all, like everybody likes to say, as a catch-all, you can't beat it. But, I'm just wondering, there has to be, like DJ Bruce Wayne said earlier, the platinum has to have a little bit more of a status now with some stuff, just like Chase has to raise up their game on the Chase Sapphire Reserve. It's too much of a clone for the preferred to dish out almost another $450 or whatever for better multipliers on their portal. But there aren't that many lounges yet that they have. The ones that they opened up are nice, but there aren't that many out there yet that just justifies that amount of money. Even though I'm going to be eligible for a product change coming up in April now, because that's the 1 year for my preferred. And I got a high enough credit limit that they would give me the reserve, but I got to see how that works out for me in the long run, So let's see what else. The fact that you need to have an Amex account for 3 months to even be eligible to put it nicely is different. TD is whack. The app is like running. Yo, DJ, you are not even kidding. You open it up. I would even go further back and say DOS 5.0 with a big ass floppy disk going in because it's horrible. And then you even try to do a simple transaction for transferring within the app, and you can't even do it. And when I went, I had to go in branch last week. I tried to close that account last September. They kept it open. That's the only reason why I went back because I was getting charged. I was like, for what? This is a closed. You know what they told me? That because something must have gone through that crossed when the timing to close the account happened, that's why they never closed it. Sounds like a story to me, but that was a story they fed me, you know? So Amex banking customer service agreed with me that the new features were lacking, and he said they only rushed the product out before it was ready. Wow. Wow. At least they were being honest. See, give me somebody that's honest with me as customer service. And even if it's not going to work in my favor, I'm going to respect that and take it every day. But don't BS me and lie to me and tell me you did something when I know for a fact you didn't even bother picking up the phone or asking a question over there. You know, John, you liking the surpass? Going to really like? It's a good earning card. Got it for the bonus, and I'm a Hilton fan. Okay, I like Hilton too. I mean, I especially like the breakfast is in the morning. That's great. If you're staying at one of the higher end hotels, that's awesome. Do you think John is worth upgrading from that price point to the Aspire? Let me know because that's my only thing. It's a big jump price wise, I think. And guys, the flickering, believe it or not, is the light I have in the back. When I raise my hand and I put it in certain positions or whatever the heck, if let's see, there's the flicker there. So I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to figure this out still in the sauna, as Anthony said. But does anybody have any questions? Anything else? Um, don't forget, and in the chat, if you're still on, like I said, if you're gonna be going to New Orleans, leave your shirt size and just remind me a little later because, as you know, I'm 57 and don't want to. But I want to thank everybody for the time that you gave me today. I want to thank everyone for the love that you showed me and the super chats and the thanks and just the money kept coming in. It was ridiculous. It was like going to Vegas and just hitting the jackpot. So, what that just shows me is that you guys, like I knew, always care and just really genuinely care. That's it. I feel the love. I feel appreciated, supported, and everything. So, I mean, I really do. I really do thank you. Here's Matt. Hopefully 2x by Nola, but possibly 3 sadly. Bro, Matt, I don't know if I could pull this up, but I'm going to show you something. I don't know if you guys could see this. Give me 1 second because this is, I guess I'm going to be doing a lot of firsts on these lives. This was me. I kid you not. And I don't know if you could see it. This was me in 2014. I was 270 pounds. That was me. Okay. Look at that. I call that my Chris Christie pick. For those of you in Jersey, you know what I'm talking about. So I am now, as of this morning, 191. Hard work. It wasn't easy, but I needed to get my diabetes in control, my blood pressure in control, a lot of other things. So don't even stress that, puppy. No judgment here, kid. I just showed you now live what I was. All right. And just be healthy. That's all that matters. It's a number, right? But I wasn't healthy at that number. So just take that honestly. Because if I have to take 3 different shirts for you, one smaller and smaller and smaller, if that's what you want, I will do that. I'll make sure that I got you covered one way or the other. So, don't even, I've been not even working out as much. My diet changed. I listen to my wife, who's a licensed nutritionist and has her own wellness and fitness center. Finally listen to her, guys. What a concept, right? Um, um, completely different person. You ain't kidding. I'm like half myself at this point. Abdullah, thank you. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. John, way to go, puppy. You are my kid. I like that. That's it. You know, yo, the Ritz. Now, oh, look at that. My sister showed you love, John. That's awesome. Awesome. Diet change, gym. I love my gym time. It's a sanctuary. Well, speaking of the devil, there she is. You know, my wife. She's awesome. She's really awesome. So I listened to her. And as you can see, big change. And I don't like the gym. And just the, you know, the support you get, she's been amazing. My sister as well, my family. When you have support, you can do whatever you put your mind to. And I know we're supposed to be talking about credit cards and stuff, but you know how I am on these things. Um, I just I can't, you guys are just see this, right? And Matt, you got our support. John, you got our support. You know, it's it's gonna be wonderful. You'll see. You see. DJ, thank you so much, but I appreciate that. I really do. Ah, Rachel, my other son John just said Terry, that's for you. Carlos, thank you, puppy. Gracias de todo corazón. Nelly, thank you, mama. Ah, I'm feeling the love here, guys. This is just beautiful. Every day is a blessing. Nothing is promised. You know what? And that's why I may not. And some of you out there that do this, that do what we're doing, um, is know what I'm going to say. And that's it's hard to do these reviews. It's hard to constantly try to come up with new material, videos, different things like that. But it's real life, right? We're real people. And that's what I try to bring on my channel. That's not the same as everybody else's. Even my hola mi gente, you know, I want to just be able to reach out to, I don't care what age, what the age is. I work with uh teenagers my whole life. And I get along great with young and I get along great with old, and the respect is there for everybody. And that's why we do this. That's why I do this and I enjoy it. So, you know, when I tell you, please, if you have any questions, hit me up, you know, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Threads, you name it. I'm just on LinkedIn, whatever you need and whatever I could do to help answer questions or, you know, bring some clarity to it. And if I don't know the answer, I'm going to get you the answer because I got a lot of people here that I can count on. So, you know, that's key for me. That if I don't know, yes, Phil, 25 year anniversary coming up in July 25th. Keep the eye on the prize, John. You got that, Papa. You got it. I'm telling you. Look at this. Yo estoy muy feliz en este grupo y la de César, la doña no me, no me canso de ver video de crédito. Kristen, dile saludo a la doña, ¿ok? Kristen, gracias, papi. Te lo agradezco, sinceramente. Sinceramente. Ah, thank you so much, Phil. Congratulations to you too. God bless. Thank you. 19 and 8 days. Yes, yes, yes. Bruh. God bless. 19. Oof. Well, you have a lot of knowledge, kid. Let me tell you. God bless you. And I don't mean kid in a bad way. That's just how I talk. God bless. Happy early birthday. God bless you, man. Honestly. That is so, so cool. Thank you, honey, for telling that to Phil. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Does anybody have any questions? Because I think I'm going on here an hour and a half almost. Anybody have any questions? Any comments? Any wishes? So, you know, I'm going to do, oh, and I got to tell you this. And I would really love it if you guys, even if you don't understand how I'm going to go about it, what I'm going to say, but next week, next Tuesday, I'm doing my first live in Spanish. I went over this with Anthony. He was like, bro, you got to prepare. And like I tell everybody, my Spanish not very good looking, but I speak from the heart, and I'll bring you the information I want to bring you, you know? And you know what? Keith, Keith, I will announce that. I got to get the cutters, Keith. I promise you I will. But next week at this same time at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, so that will be January 30th, I'm going to do the live in Spanish. So if you guys know anybody that can benefit from getting this information or any information, but credit related or whatever in Spanish, throw them my way. I'll send you guys the link. I'll put the link up on the channel and everything else, just so they can come through and maybe they could benefit from any information. Or if they, you know, later on afterwards, I could send them my info. They could hit me up. That is not, you know, that is not an issue at all, you know? If you want to take a look at what, Abdullahi, do you miss your gold card? Vlad, I don't miss it at all, kid. Right? Not right now. Not with all the love here. Nah. I missed it the first couple of days. I'm not gonna lie, Vlad. Vlad is also one of my boys. He was one of my former students, graduated in 06. And look at this, 18 years later, here he is. But if they give me a good offer, I might reapply, but I have to check that lifetime language on it. I got to check that. Stan, Joe, do you have any marriage advice for me? I'm getting married. Oh my God, Stan, congratulations. Wepa! Yo, coming in hot, Stan. Congratulations, brother. Marriage advice. My wife is watching, so I gotta tell you, honestly, respect, listen to each other, in good or bad. You could disagree, and that's okay. And laugh. Because if I tell you one thing, and I swear to God, I wish you wasn't so shy to come down here now. We laugh at the dumbest things, and we just laugh and love to laugh, no matter what. Because that always keeps it light. It always keeps it honest. It always keeps it real. And when you don't feel like that you could do something, you have her there to just give you that strength that you need. And God knows my wife has been there with me every step of the way. I showed you, and maybe, you know, I'm sure I'm going to get some heat from some people saying, hey, why are you doing that? Why'd you do this? But I'm going to show you something else. This is one of my legs. This is one of my knees. I'm metal from my shoulder down to my ankle on my right side and metal on my left knee. Would never have been able to do that without my wife. Bathed me, changed me, fed me, took me to doctor's appointments, physical therapy, you name it, all done. That was her. Stan, Papa, that's all I could tell you. Keep it genuine always, nothing to hide. No one's ever right, no one's ever wrong. You know, you don't have to take that to the end. You'll always figure it out, because if the love is there, the love is there. It's going to be all good. So if you want any other advice, Stan, you can get my number and I'll call you and we could talk, or FaceTime or anything else. I promise you that, you know. If there wasn't, okay, we're going to get back to credit here for a second. Oh, look, John at Standard Credit, congratulations. Didn't know. John is using Google Translate. Oh, look, Vlad is my boy, and he watches you. I actually sent him one of your videos today. Sends us a large. It does. Laughing makes you live long. It does. It does make it better. I'm not even kidding. Okay, Christian. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I say yes. You know, I've, I'm not gonna lie. I've said yes. I get it, but that's between us. Nobody else is watching. Ah, Nelly, Superman. Thank you. Cyborg. MR. Yo, oh, you ain't kidding. The pain is real. 14 surgeries. 14 or 15, I forget. I sent you the Discover Savings. Thank you so much, Abdullah. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Luis, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stan, read books on marriage and parenting. People don't study enough for the most important jobs in life. Good point. I remember when we were having our son Joey, we got What to Expect When You're Expecting. And I read that book. I didn't think I would ever read it. But you're right. You're right, Alex. Teresa's an angel. Oh my God, John. Oh, forget it, John. You're scoring me points and I didn't even know. Cuando se habla con la honestidad y la capacidad para reflexionar en los momentos que nos impactan, nuestras vidas no se borran. Amen, DJ. Amen. That is well said. Okay. So when you speak with honesty, and you have the capacity to reflect in those moments that are impactful in your life, you would never erase that. That was kind of the translation I got. Like I said, my Spanish not very good looking, but his words were beautiful. Trust me on that. Just copy and paste into Google Translate to get the real one. But TJ, you nailed it. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's beautiful. Seriously. Always forgive, as Nelly says. Yes, absolutely. Stan, always forgive. Okay, Keith, TSA. So I used to hate going to TSA. I used to get mad because I felt like I was being just like a cast aside and like, oh, come here, you got to come in this lane. Now I literally just go, yo, bro, I got metal. And then I do this in the tube. And the guy goes, what the hell happened to you? Laugh a minute, and 9 times out of 10, they let me go quickly when they see what it is and they know I'm not BSing. So, but oh, what a pain. I'm not kidding. I set everything off. God knows, even at the baseball stadiums and stuff like that. Aw, Stan, congratulations. Love, completely love unconditionally, and laugh lots. There you go. As long as that's rose gold on the inside. Amex is going to slap us all. We're going to get beat. Thanks, Alex B. Good. Ah, Cesar. Hi, Teresa. Oh my God, Nelly, that's messed up. See, prepare yourself for that one, Stan. Women are always right. It's not going to be the last time you hear it. Trust me. No way. Ah, come on, Stan. Stan. Brother, thank you. Stan, puppy, I really appreciate you, man. Honestly. And I hope that we can meet in person, like I said earlier, so that we can see each other in New Orleans. And then with your wife, we can meet my wife now. She could see that she's out there now. Everybody knows you exist, honey. You're going to be there. See, Terry even said, I'm going to put it right here. Thank you, Stan. And I don't know if some of you came in late, but Abdullah, he's right. I'm up to $260 tonight. I'm gonna need to take a pressure pill because I don't even know what to say at this point. But this is insanity. Insanity. Thank you, Stan. God bless you, my friend. I appreciate that. I really do. And Terry does, as you can see. Do we begin a path to knocking out the biz? Oh yeah, I'm done with that one. July, I'm finished. I might, and that's what I asked you guys, if it was worth that upgrade to the platinum business. If they give me right now, what they're offering is 10,000 spend in 3 months for 120,000 MR points. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Sounds okay, but John, that needs to go towards taking mom out for a night. Absolutely, John. Absolutely. First, I gotta get the clippers for the card, and then I'll take her out. I'll take her to Home Depot first or Lowe's, and then I'll take her to eat. Fair enough. Oh my God. Cesar, keep up the great work. Cesar, mi hermano, gracias, papi. Te agradezco. You're a master at this, Cesar. I'm learning, kid. Gracias, papa. Keith, I got my hip done at Hospital for Special Surgery. Oh, man. No, and that's what I do. I literally just go up to them and go, look, I have metal in my legs. And then they kind of laugh because when they start at the shoulder and they go down, they're like, there too. I go, yep. Yep. So I broke my femur, both knees, ankle, elbow, wrist, shoulder. I'm telling you, I'm like the Bionic Man. My son made for those of you that are old enough to remember the $6 million man, Google it. My son has a video of me calling me the Bionic Man running in slow motion when I had the surgery done. So I kid you not. You see me. I'm gonna do that. I gotta have Terry remind me to go when I go to Lowe's, buying it and just recording it and posting it. You are so right. God, I need you guys in my life because this is perfect. So so if anybody, because Mendito, you guys have been here forever. It's already on an hour and 36 minutes. But I gotta tell you, I've had an amazing time tonight, and I just have you guys to thank for it. I end my videos usually with the following, which is I always thank everybody for being here, for watching. You could be doing other things, but I always thank you for watching and for commenting. But there's one line that I copied from Jose Ballart, who's a newsman on NBC News, Jose Diaz Ballart. And he says, but most of all, I want to thank you for the privilege of your time. And to me, that means a lot because your time is valuable. You could be doing whatever. It is now here in the Northeast, 8:37, right? So wherever you are, even if you're in California, it's already after work. You could be doing something else. But for me, the privilege of your time is everything because you could be doing something else, right? And for you to want to just sit here and watch this and hear this and 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 just see me do these things on a weekly basis and the lives now that I'm really enjoying, that's a blessing. When someone is willing to give you their time, that's a blessing. So I'm not going to cry again, but Keith just has, is it worth it in January to upgrade so you could triple dip the Dell credits and double dip the airline? Yeah, especially if they're going to clip the Dell credits, because I was reading today, I don't know if it was Miles to Memories or an award wallet thing that I got or something, that the end date looks like it's going to be 12/31/24 at the end of this year. So if you're going to do it, pull the trigger quick because you don't know how long that's going to be around. And not throwing all that money into my travel banks and whatever else for the flights. Do all that now because you don't know how long it's going to be around. Cesar, gracias, papa. You know exactly who I'm talking about. John, we've had an amazing time tonight too. John, thank you, man. As a lot of you know, because I still see people here, like I love you guys for this. I had the best job in the world for 34 years, working as a high school counselor in El Barrio in New York. So I always liked being around people and talking to people and trying to help as I could, and they helped me as well. I'll be honest with you, when my mother passed away almost 10 years ago next month, one of my students was the one that helped me with that. So go figure, right? So that's why seeing your comments, seeing people willing to put up stuff to help other people that may not know something, that are trying to do something in their lives to either improve credit, extend credit, take the trip of a lifetime. I never knew how to take a trip of a lifetime. We always paid, or you had to save money. And my father used to put money in a jar, a literal jar. We drove to Florida when we were kids, and he had a bunch of coins in a jar because that's how you paid the tolls, throwing it into the tolls. So by learning how to do all this and helping me, I mean, I've learned this, and my sister could tell you, we've been doing these things, and it's just been, you know, and it could. I'm sorry, I just sidetracked, and I'll show you in a minute. My sister, can tell you, like, I've used authorized users, and we've gone. Last year we went on a trip, and we were able to learn from, by using the cards the right way, and it's exciting. It's exciting, and you guys all bring me this excitement, which then leads me to café con leche. A mí me gusta café con leche. All right. Me fascina café con leche. Bustelo, when I was a kid, medalla de oro. We used to have that sock that looked like a sock that you would pour it in there and look like ink coming out. Gracias, pa. Gracias, 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 gracias. Te lo agradezco de todo corazón. I can't, at this rate, don't call it a comeback. I don't have an excuse. I'm gonna do telethons every year for my annual fees. It's just you guys are just the freaking greatest. Honestly, I can't. I I just can't. You guys have no idea. You know, like it's just so awesome. So everybody's just laughing here. Look, and my wife, who just came home from work, she kills herself. She leaves at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to meet her client for 5:30 every day, even on weekends. We're so grateful to this wonderful community. Thank you. She said it to me the other day. She goes, yeah, if it wasn't for these guys, you'd be pulling your hair. And she's right. So, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, honey. And, if anybody, again, these are like those long Puerto Rican goodbyes where you go to that party or the wedding, or you're at church or visiting abuela or tío or tía, and you kiss them, and it's like 5:30, right? And then you start talking about the weather or what you're doing this week and who's sick and who you heard from. And then it's 6 and you say goodbye again. And then by the time it's 9 o'clock, then they're throwing you out because you got to get home, right? So you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If there are no further questions, everybody who's still on, this is the biggest crowd I've had consistently since I've done this. And that just makes me feel proud, honored. So I'm going to say this tonight. For real, for real. For real, for real. And look at John. Te quiero, papá. Yo te quiero mucho también, hijo. Gracias. Sinceramente, gracias. Thank you all for watching, for giving me an amazing night, a night I'm never going to forget. Thank you for supporting me always, for being there, for watching my stuff, for giving me comments, for including me in this world. And like I said earlier, thank you more than anything else for giving me the privilege of your time. Hasta la próxima. I'll be back next Tuesday in Spanish. Remember that it will be in Spanish. And I hope everybody is able to come, do the Google Translate. Carlo Alberto, the best brother-in-law in the world. Gracias, papi. Te agradezco. Te quiero mucho, tanto. Keith, the same. 2 nights at a Hyatt next to the vet. Yo, pop that champagne, and God bless. That's how you do it, Keith. That's how you take care of them, right? That's what we do with our parents. God bless you, puppy. I hope everything works out well. And just thank you, mi gente. Lo quiero mucho. Yo, we got to do that, Christian. Café con leche, papi. You tell me where, when, and we're there. All right? The little things that you could do with points. Keith, you're so right, papi. My friends, mi gente, que Dios me lo cuide siempre. Que Dios te acompañe. See you next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Para, I don't even know how to say the translation in Spanish for the credit card connection, pero la conexión de tarjeta crédito from mi studio. God bless you. Hasta la próxima. Que Dios los cuide. Gracias. No, wait. Aloha, Denise. No, really. Wow. These are Puerto Rican goodbyes. Ninja watching. I like that term. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't with you guys. This is just insanity. Really. I'm not like, I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all I got. I love you guys. God bless. You came in the clutch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, for real, for real. Right? No Puerto Rican goodbyes no more. Que Dios me lo cuide. Ciao. Wait, no. Not yet. Luis, arroz con dulce. Yo, my mother used to make the best arroz con dulce in the world. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was always for Christmas. Oh my God. I can't. I can't. Keith, thank you, papi. God bless you. And I hope everything works out with the family. And Luis, papi, hermano, gracias, man. That arroz con dulce is going to come in handy. Gracias. Love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best, the best, the best. I love you guys. Take care.